All right, we're here with Mind and Body for the Live It Out Loud program 2023. And first, I'd love to ask you what your band name means to you, how you came up with it, what you see in it.
That is a great question because I don't remember. I think we just kind of sat around on the first practice and we were like, okay, we need to make a band name so that we're not just like Band 8 because that would be dumb. And we were like, okay. And so we came up with like a bunch of different names. I think one of them was like Diamond Dogs or something. And then we did like rock, paper, scissors to like choose a name. And we ended up with Mind and Body. So that's how we got that name. There wasn't like a really significant meaning behind it. It just kind of sounded cool. I don't know.
Okay. I think it sounded cool is a very common reason that people choose band names. So that's perfect. That's just right. Yeah. What about musical influences for you all? What the music that you both choose to play in your sets and that you write or that has you be a musician? I would love to hear.
Well, we do a lot of covers of songs. So we do a wide scale of genres that we pick from. But our original song is very slow. It's in 6/8, so it's not really close to what we normally play, and I think that's pretty cool.
Okay.
We really just chose ours like at the start when we were introducing our like bands like sing. We mainly Maggie and Haley would just pick us because me and Derek would like totally chill about whatever band we were or songs that we were gonna play. So really, that Don just picked like the best four for us that we would like, and that's what we would stick with for our things.
And what do you play in the band?
Keys.
Keys, all right. And as a musician yourself, what inspired you to take on being a musician, playing keys, or what music do you
originally
like?
I started with drums since my like 4 or 5. My parents bought me like a little like drum kit, so that's how I started with my musical career with drums, and then I started that for a little bit. Well, basically my whole life, and then my mom did piano for a couple years, so I started doing that with for about 2 years, and I stopped, and then I'm mainly focused on drums. And then about 4 months ago, I started up with keys again.
All right.
This.
Yeah. Well, I acknowledge you too for saying song choice. You're open to everything. That's a really powerful place to be as a musician. Is like, look, I'm going to bring what I bring, and I'm not gonna go to the mat for like not that song or must be this song. That's a beautiful way to kind of learn and grow. I am curious what you listen to though. When you listen to music, what do you like to hear? What do you feel like influences you? Well, anything is anything, but like I don't know. What's the last cool song that you got dug out to?
Mainly, I don't really know. Like,
Okay.
There's a lot I listen to. I just like any type of music.
Okay. All right. What about you?
Like what last song I listened to, or just like musicians in general.
Yeah. What do you like to listen to? Yeah.
I like to listen to all kinds of stuff. Like I think it's important to branch out and listen to every kind of music so you can like be more well-rounded. But the genres that I usually end up coming back to the most often are like alternative stuff or like rock or electronic stuff. I think one of the main groups, like main bands that really inspired me like as an individual would be like Alex G, Fosh of the People, Elliott Smith, stuff like that. You know? I like a lot of folk too, just stuff like that.
Yeah. And does that influence the original song that you wrote this year?
A little bit with the bridge part, because it was mostly like Haley and Derek's thing, and I was like, I'll just do what you guys want me to do, because I liked the direction that they were going with, because it was really cool, and I wanted to like support them in it. And I suggested some stuff, and I think part of that might have been inspired by like my tastes growing up, but I think that's about it. I wasn't like the main writer of the song.
Yeah. Okay.
I do drums, so I like to play songs rather than listen to them. I like to play Green Day songs and really heavy metal stuff. Actually, I changed around my drum kit at home to be more like the drum kit here so I can get in better practice.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So, in the Live It Out Loud program 2023, what's an experience that you've had, something that you saw or noticed, or again, that you just experienced yourself that you feel like you'll take forward as a musician?
Definitely improved on making music and producing it, because I play bass, guitar, drums, the trombone, and other woodwind brass instruments. So music production is going to be hopefully something I do in my future.
Yeah. Awesome.
I learned all kinds of stuff. Like, I got more comfortable being on stage, and I learned like more about the recording process and songwriting. And I also improved my guitar skills a lot because I've just been like had a lot of motivation to practice every day, because I have to practice for the next performance or for the band or whatever. I also learned a lot of stuff like with equipment and things like that. I mainly just joined the program to like gain experience, and I did so.
Yeah. All right.
For me, it's really about what Maggie said, just like being more well-rounded on stage with equipment and other instruments, like trying new things. Because originally I was a drummer, so
Right.
and like just play music with other people and have fun.
Yeah. All right. And tomorrow for the show at the Spanish Ballroom, anything that you're looking forward to? Any thoughts for that?
Ooh,
Experience?
I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I'm also pretty excited. I just hope that I'll be a little bit better at like masking when I make mistakes, because that's something I really struggle with, because I like tense up and like everyone notices, but if I just didn't do anything, like nobody would know. So
I'm really excited to show off our original song, because we've put the most effort towards that out of any song. So
yeah, me too.
yeah, I think it'll sound really good.
Yeah.
Nervous and excited. Like,
All right.
from what our mentor says that it would be the biggest stage of all these performances, so there's going to be a lot more people and I get really nervous on stage.
Yeah.
So
That's all right. But I like what Maggie was saying about masking, the sense it's okay to be nervous, that's going to happen, and it's okay to also make mistakes, and that's going to happen. And what you do as a performer is you just don't have that be a thing that stops you, right? Yeah.
I also, one more thing that I learned that I forgot to mention was I learned that performances don't have to be like perfect. They just have to be entertaining.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, once I come on stage with that mindset, I'm like, oh, like it's like way more, because like the first time I did it, I was like, everything has to be absolutely perfect the whole time. And that created more anxiety than if I just came on stage with like the mindset of like, as long as what I'm doing is like interesting and entertaining to people, then it's fine. So
Yeah. Oh, that's powerful. Thank you. That's beautiful. Yeah. And Mind and Body, thank you so much for being a part of the program this year, for bringing what you bring, and being open to all the experiences that you have. And I wish you a great show tomorrow at Spanish Ballroom.
thank you.
All right. Rock on.